We're here in the studio. Well, maybe it's just me. I'll wait for some of you to join me. It's cool. Hi, James. How's it going? Hi, Barb. So nice to see some friends. We're here on YouTube and Instagram. Oh, hi, Britt. Yay. Hi, Julie. So many familiar faces and names. So nice to see you guys. Hope everyone is doing super well out there. I know I had a really good day of filming for the Flex and Flow YouTube channel. We've got some fun hit and flow tutorial videos coming at your newsfeed soon, so keep your eyes peeled. You'll see some familiar faces like myself, like Jamie, like Nikki. It's been super fun getting to do some different things. This time is sort of a nice excuse to dive into some of the areas that I think we might have all been, I don't know, just get into some things that we've been wanting to work on. I know I was talking to Josephine from the studio yesterday, and it's funny, when I started teaching, I stopped kind of practicing some of the more like party trick kind of yoga. Like some of my arm balances, I kind of let go and bring stuff back to basics, but all of a sudden I've had time to work on my party trick. So if you want to see me fall on my butt, that's always fun. I'm doing a lot of that on my own Instagram right now. Hi, Carolina. So nice to see you guys. For class today, we're going to be doing some powerful Vinyasa flow. We're also going to start in a heart-opening restorative posture. I think it's going to be really nice for a lot of us that are at desks or on phones a lot right now if we're working from home, or even if we're not working, a lot of us I think are just on social media. If you have something nearby, a pillow or a blanket that you can roll into a nice little hot dog sausage shape. This is my sweatshirt. I forgot to bring something that looked a little better for the video, so here we are. But if you want to take a second, we'll get going in about 2 minutes, so you can run around the house, grab whatever you need, and just grab onto that. Hi, Alyssa. That would be awesome. That'll just help us get set up, give us some props to play around with. If you don't have anything like that around, it's totally fine. You'll be able to do all of these postures without props. It's nothing you haven't seen before if you've been around the studio. I'm trying to get this all set up so that both of the screens can see us here. What's the best system? There we go. Okay. So we'll give it about 1 more minute here. Any requests for today before we get started? I guess we can do that. If anyone wants to throw some requests in the comments, feel free to drop those in now and I can check them out. And I'll run back and, hey, Crystal, check out the feed in a little while. My goal for today is getting some hamstrings in, some hips. We're going to be working into your bird of paradise pose. Neck stretches, yes, that sounds perfect. Revolved crescent, sure, yes. Neck, more neck, okay, perfect. Hi, Sam, awesome, cool, great. Well, when everyone is ready, we're going to get started. We'll spend a couple breaths in this first position, so no rush if you're still looking for your little hot dog roll-up prop, and those of you that are just joining, like I was mentioning before, we're just grabbing onto either a pillow or a blanket, something that you can kind of roll or squish up into a hot dog shape like this. We're gonna bring that to the top of your mats, about 6 inches or a foot back from the very top. And I'm gonna turn around. We're gonna bring our spine to lie all the way down on the prop. To let your head either fall off, or if you've got a nice long prop, you can maybe let your head rest on that too. You can adjust it around. You don't want to feel any tightness in your low back here. You can let your hands fall down by your hips and maybe rest on your belly. We're going to bring soles of your feet together, knees wide. Again, if you don't have this prop, if there's nothing under your spine, absolutely no worries. This posture is still a big, beautiful heart opener. Big stretch across the hips. One last option for your arms if you're really wanting that opening across the chest. is to bring hands in a diamond shape. I tend to stack one hand over the other, elbows pointed out towards the side, and bring them to rest up and overhead. We'll close down through the eyes for a minute and settle in. Start to tune into your breath. Start to melt into the mat. And as we rest here, I want to invite you to turn your focus to gratitude. So maybe a few things that you're feeling super grateful for right now. I think that gratitude is going to help keep our spirits high over these next few weeks. I know that I, for one, am particularly grateful to see how strong this community is, how beautiful it is to see so many of you be able to connect with you online. Even while we have to be far away from each other, I still feel so much strength and so much connection here. I think we are going to come out of this. We, the Flex and Flow community, the Portland community, the human community, we're going to come out of this stronger than ever. I have so much faith in all of you. So just take a moment and find that little piece of gratitude for yourself. It doesn't have to be the same as me. Maybe there's something different that you're experiencing, and I want you to hold that at your heart center. Imagine it maybe sitting on your chest, letting warmth and light seep into that point, right where your rib cage meets your mid-belly. Take a couple more deep breaths. Maybe find 3 more breaths here. If you practice your ujjayi, inhales and exhales are through your nose, your mouth is slightly closed. Pressing your belly button up towards the sky. If you feel any extra anxiety or stress right now, these big belly breaths can be really helpful for calming the nervous system, telling the body that you're safe, that you're right where you're supposed to be, and everything is okay. And one last deep breath. If hands are up and overhead, you can bring them back down by your sides. We're going to press into the forearms and use that sensation to bring ourselves up to a seat. You can bring your knees back together. I'm going to flip around so that I can see you all. And we'll move our palm off to side. We're going to find boat pose, so setting up really mindfully for our boat pose. We're going to start by placing the soles of our feet on the mat. Your knees are pointed skyward, and check in with where the weight is in your sits bones. So we don't want the weight to be kind of back on maybe the softer, squishier part of your butt, but we want the weight to be up and forward. So if you feel that pointy spot right where your sits bones are connected to the mat, that's where we want to hang out. Connect there, and then begin to start to lean back, engaging at your low belly, lengthening through that low back point, so much so that you start to maybe even feel a little shake, a little bit of warmth. Right there is where we extend the hands forward, begin to lift up through the shins. Broad across the chest here, fingers are extended long, big breaths. Keep pulling that low belly in towards your spine, super, super strong. Inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to lower to our low boat. Keep everything in tight towards your midline, muscles hugging into the bones. Exhale, take it back up to your high boat. Inhale down low. Exhale up high. Inhale down low. Exhale up high. A few more times, just beginning to warm up the body. Moving in. Settling into our practice. Last 2 here. Last one, we'll meet back in that high boat, coming all the way up here. We're going to keep your right knee at your chest and lower your left knee to hover. Both hands come into prayer. We're going to twist towards that right side. Keep flexing through both feet, long through your low back. Stay up on the points of your sits bones, and then switch. Right leg comes to hover, left knee squeezes in, switch. Keep breathing, switch. Breathing, switch. Keep moving on your own breath. Strong and steady through your practice. Just a few more to each side. Last 2 on each side. Keep breathing. I really miss having music playing here, guys. That's my biggest pet peeve right now. Last 1 each side. We'll take everything up through center. Release your feet onto the mat. Stretch long through your low back. And knees can come in towards your chest. Wrap arms around shins. We're just going to gently rock it out side to side for a moment. Breathing through. Bring hands on top of opposite knees. We're going to separate the knees out to the side. We're not quite coming into a happy baby here, but just separating the knees out towards your armpits. Maybe finding a little bit of rock, kind of a gentler variation of your happy baby. Stretching out. Bring knees back up through center. We're going to extend the soles of your feet up towards the sky. Inhale here. On the exhale, lift head, chest, and shoulders. Left leg comes to hover. Right fingers reach around your right leg. Lift up high through head, neck, and shoulders. Press your low back into the mat and switch. Big breath here. Lift up a little bit higher. Squeeze in that low belly and switch. Switch. Keep breathing. Switch. 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 Hands on either side of your leg. Lift up high. Don't let yourself fall down low. Keep a nice, maybe grapefruit size space between your chin and your chest. We don't want to be crunching here. It's really hard for me to talk like that. Instead, we want to keep that space open. Keep the breath nice and strong. Last 2 each side. Last 1. Inhale everything up through center. I'm going to challenge you to keep head, neck, and shoulders lifted. Fingertips reach up towards your toes. Low back is pressing into the mat. Low belly engaged. Inhale here. Exhale, right fingers reach towards your left toes. Reach it up high to get back through center. Keep shoulder blades up and off the mat. Left fingers reach towards your right toes. Back through center and switch. Little twists here. Little micro movements. Keep your core engaged. Keep your low back pressing into the mat. Are you beginning to feel the heat at all? I definitely feel it. Somebody told me I didn't do a ton of core in my last class. Turns out it's because it's really hard to do core and talk loudly enough for the video at the same time, but here we are. Core is really fun. We'll all finish lockdown with super strong cores if this keeps up. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, inhale up through center, exhale, knees into your chest. Rock your head side to side, releasing through the back of your neck. Big breaths. Rock and roll. We're going to come all the way up to a seat again. I'm going to turn to face you guys. We're coming back up to the seat. Sits bones are on the mat. And we're going to find a seated figure 4. So your right shin is going to come down to the mat. Right shin is pointing off to the side. Your left knee is still pointed up towards the sky. Left fingers begin to reach forward in space. Begin to shift your weight forward as well. So you are coming off of your sits bones onto that left foot. Might have to peek up here if you weren't looking at your screen before. It's kind of a funny position. Left fingers are walking forward in space. You're standing on that left foot and your right shin. If you feel the stretch already beginning to happen in the back of that left calf here, this might be enough for you. If you want a little bit more, you might begin to rock forward, coming up onto the tiptoes of your left foot. Breathing in, you can hold here. I've been really loving this stretch lately. It's really, really good for runners especially, but anyone that has tight calves, I feel like this one gets into a spot that I don't always have a good way to get to. So I've been really, really loving it. Super juicy. Just one more breath. And take it back through center. And we're going to switch the legs. So this time your left knee is down on the mat. Right knee is pointed up towards the sky. Right fingers reach forward and shift onto that right foot. So weight is shifting forward. Big breaths. Again, if you want to rock up to your tiptoes, you You can rock back and forth. You can hold up on that little tiptoe point. You'll feel kind of that Achilles point just behind your ankle where your shin connects to your ankle, really stretching out here. One more big breath. Exhale, we'll take it back through center. Take your time. We're going to find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Feet are hips distance apart. Head hangs heavy. Hands. Take a moment here to breathe. Settle in. Lightly rock your head. Yes. Shake your head now. Take your head back through center, finding stillness. We're going to keep your left knee bent, left hand plants in front of your face. As your right leg begins to straighten, right fingers reach high, twist open towards the right side. Broad across your chest, gaze can turn toward the side, or maybe all the way up towards your right fingertips. Big inhale here. Exhale, we'll take both hands back through center. This time, right knee bends, left leg straightens, opening up towards the side. Big inhale. Exhale, we'll take it back through center. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen your spine. Hands to shins, knees, or maybe up onto your thighs. Exhale, we'll fold. Keep your hands heavy and loose, head heavy and loose. Generous bend in your knees. We're rolling up, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Taking your time to get there. The crown of your head is the very last thing to arrive. Oh my God, look. You can't even see the crown of my head. Moving a little bit further back. When you find that Tadasana at the top of your mat, we'll hang there for a moment. Hands resting down by your hips. Big inhale. Exhale, we'll sigh it out your mouth. Twice more. Inhale in your nose. Exhale, sigh it out your mouth. On your next inhale, hands are going to sweep all the way up and overhead. Palms come to meet. Exhale, we'll fold all the way down to your toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. We're going to step back to a high plank. Hands are planted just underneath your shoulders. Bring your ankles to stack over your toes. Big breath here. On the exhale, we're going to shift your weight forward. Coming up onto the very tips of your tippy toes. Exhale, take the weight back through center. Twice more. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Shoulders come past your wrists. Your low belly is engaged. Exhale, take it back. Last time, inhale, take it all the way forward. Let's lower down to the belly. Inhale, take your back bend of choice. Either finding your baby cobra, this is a great place to start. It's early in your practice. Or if you'd like, pressing all the way up to that upward dog. Exhale, we're going to meet in downward facing. Take a few breaths to arrive in your downward facing dog. Finding that strong Ujjayi breath. If you'd like, you can walk out through the feet, bending into one knee and then the other. We're going to meet in stillness. Inhale high up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, get the space between your hands. Hop or step takes you up and forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, palms sweep up and overhead. Gaze turn skyward. Exhale, hands pull through prayer. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Exhale, all the way down to your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands plant. Step or hop back this time into your high plank. Inhale in your high plank. On your exhale, shift the weight forward again, coming up onto your tiptoes. This time, lower to the belly or lower halfway. Inhale finds up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, we'll meet back in that downward facing dog. Big breath when you arrive. Settle in. Inhale high up onto your tiptoes. On the exhale, both heels are going to spin towards the right side of your mat. Big breath here. You're stretching long through your left side body. Now begin to shift your weight forward so your right hip is dipping down towards the earth. Inhale, we'll spin all the way back up, downward facing. Exhale, heels twist towards the left. Left hip dips down to kiss the mat. Take it all the way up through center. right hip dips to kiss the mat. Inhale, squeeze it up through center. Obliques are engaged. Exhale over to the left. Let your left hip kiss. Inhale, takes you up through center. Exhale, both heels to the mat, find center. Inhale up onto tiptoes. Exhale, look at the space between your hands. Hop or step will take you up to meet them. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands pull through prayer. Big breath. Settle in. Inhale, hands sweep overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, take it right back for your vinyasa. This time we're going to meet in downward facing dog, moving on your own breath. Starting to find the rhythm of your practice. Can you guys see everything okay, or is it frozen? Let me know if you can see again. Oh, yay, hi, Brett. Okay, great. We'll meet in that downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, high up onto your tiptoes and downward facing. Exhale, heels to the right side. Again, lower that right hip to kiss the mat. This time we're going to lift it back up and head into a side plank. Left hand reaches towards the sky. Your feet are going to be stacked. Big breath here. Exhale, both hands back to the mat. Find high plank. Big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high up onto tiptoes. Exhale, both heels to the left. Left hip lowers to kiss the mat. Lift your hips up high, and then keep your feet stacked, but reach right fingers up to the sky, side plank. Big breath. Exhale, come through your high plank. Move through a vinyasa or head right to downward facing. Inhale up onto tiptoes. Exhale, look at the space between your hands. Hop or step is going to carry you forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands sweep up and overhead. Exhale, hands pull through prayer. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down to your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot forward. Your left foot is going to step back at a 45-degree angle, finding your pyramid pose here. The left foot is back at a 45-degree angle. If you like, you can take your feet a little bit wider apart. So I've often heard that feet have to be like on a railroad track here, but often those of us that have maybe wider hips might need a little bit more space here to comfortably find this pyramid pose. So I think it's totally fine for you to take your hips a little bit wider. Settle into your pyramid. Lowering your belly. Peeling your heart space up and forward. Exhale, nose towards your knees. Inhale, peel your heart up and forward. Exhale, nose towards your knees. Inhale, peel heart up and forward. Bend into your back knee. Back toes will tuck. We're going to reach up and open into your simple twist. Big breath here. One more inhale. Exhale, let's rise up into your twisted crescent. This is for you, Carolina. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold and deepen. One more inhale. Pull that left hip back in line with your right. Gaze might turn towards the back. Exhale, both hands reach up through center, and then all the way down to frame your front foot. Step right toes back to meet left. Inhale here, exhale, take it through your vinyasa or meet in downward facing, moving on your own breath. Strong, slow, and steady. We're meeting in downward facing dog. Taking your time. Once you find downward facing dog, inhale high up onto your tiptoes. Exhale, both heels to the right. Lower your right hip down to kiss the mat. Inhale, lift it high. Left fingers to the sky, side plank. Big inhale, exhale, both hands back to the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale to tiptoes. Exhale, look at the space between your hands. Hop or step takes you forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, down to your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot steps back. Pyramid pose, back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, peel forward, the left hip pulls back in line with your right. Exhale, nose towards your knee. Last time, inhale, peel it up and forward. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Your back toes will tuck, simple twist, left fingers to the sky. Big inhale here. Exhale, reach up into that twisted crescent. Keeping that nice deep bend in your knees. Hips are level. Strong through that back leg. Gaze might turn towards the back of the room. One more inhale. Exhale, both fingers come up and overhead. Hips and shoulders square forward. Exhale, both hands come to frame your front foot. Step back to high plank, downward facing. Big breath. Inhale, high up onto tiptoes. Exhale, both heels to the left. Lower your left hip to kiss the mat. Inhale, reach it up. Right fingers to the sky. Big breath. Feet are both stacked. Both hands to the mat. Find high plank. Take it through a vinyasa or find downward facing. Inhale, high up onto tiptoes. Exhale, look at the space between your hands. Hop or step your feet up to meet them. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands sweep up and overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands up and overhead. Exhale, all the way down to your toes. Left knee bends, left hand plants, right fingers reach. Big inhale here, option to stay. Option to thread your left fingers underneath your left leg. Reaching underneath your thigh. Maybe right fingers come around to find the bind around your back. Gaze turns towards the right. Breathing through here. We're just holding in this posture for a moment. Maybe beginning to straighten through your left leg. Using that straightening to press open through your side body. Exhale, we're going to open up and release. Right knee bends. Right arm is going to thread underneath your right leg as your left hand comes around, maybe finding the bind. Again, holding on the other side. Option to stay, option to begin to straighten. Feeling that nice stretch through your shoulders. Exhale, release the bind. Both hands come back to your center. Inhale forward, exhale, nose towards your knee. This time, left fingers to the inside of your right leg, or maybe coming up onto your shin for a little bit more height. Right fingers are going to reach up and open, finding your revolved pyramid here. Gaze turns skyward. If you have a block or a little stack of books, you can place those on the inside of your right foot for a little bit more height as well. Big breath. Stabilizing strong and steady through your back leg. One more inhale. Exhale is going to take you up through center. Let's find that high crescent lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, spin your back heel down. Extended side angle. Either bring your right elbow on top of your right knee, or right hand comes all the way to the inside of that foot. Gaze turns skyward. Big breaths. Option to stay. Option to either find a half bind around your back, top hand coming up and overhead, or maybe your right fingers reach underneath that right arm, gazes up and skyward. Big breath here. Exhale, release both hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out, making a little bit of space, finding an active lizard pose here. Big breath. Engaging through your obliques. Squeezing that right knee in towards your shoulder. Strong and powerful through the ball end of your back foot. One more breath. Exhale, right toe step back, high plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, move through a vinyasa or meet in downward facing, taking your time. Moving with your breath. Inhale, high onto tiptoes when you arrive. Lower your right hip to kiss the mat. Left fingers reach as your hips lift high, side plank. Option to stay in this side plank this time, or option to begin to float that left leg high. Breathing in here, one more inhale. Exhale, feet come back to meet, both hands to the mat. Breathing through, we'll meet in downward facing. And then hover, step your way all the way up to a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, hands sweep up and overhead. Big breaths. Exhale, hands go through prayer. Taking it into the other side. Inhale, hands sweep up and open. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. We're going to take a nice deep bend in that left knee. Left hand reaches underneath your left leg. If you need a little bit more space between your feet, that's fine. Reaching around to find the bind, right fingers come around. If your fingertips don't meet here, that's totally okay. If you want to use maybe a shirt or another prop to make them come together a little easier, maybe you bring a shirt into your right hand and use that as a way for your left fingers to connect to something here. It's totally fine if they don't. Again, we're going to straighten a little bit through that left leg if it's comfortable. As you straighten, you'll feel a big stretch across your shoulder. Exhale, we'll release the bind, coming back into your forward fold. Finding this on the other side. Again, right fingers reach underneath your right thigh. Left hand around your back. Maybe grabbing onto a shirt or another prop with your left hand. Opening your heart up to the side. Big breath, begin to straighten through that right leg, gazing skyward. Exhale, release everything back to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot back to the 45-degree angle. Pyramid pose, one way with your spine. Inhale, heart goes forward. Exhale, nose towards your knee. Inhale, revolve pyramid. Right hand to the inside of your left foot, or maybe coming up onto your shin or your knee, helping you to open up through your side body as your left fingers reach to the sky. I'm coming up to 10th on top of my right foot. Another variation is to bring your hand all the way to the outside of that left foot. Bring even a little bit more twist. If you're taking this variation, be extra careful that your hips aren't trying to twist as well. So this twist is coming from your mid and upper back rather than your hips. If you want, you can bring your left hand back, pulling your hips back into place. Take one more breath here and then bend into that back knee, into your front knee, excuse me. Straighten out through your back knee, tuck your back toes, float up to that twisted crescent. Big breath here. Settle in. One more inhale. Exhale, both hands come all the way up through center. Find your high lunge. Exhale, spin that back heel down. Extended side angle. Right fingers reach up and overhead. Gaze skyward. If you'd like, you can bring left elbow on top of your knee, or again, hand to the inside of your leg. Option to stay, option to take the bind. Breathing through. Settle in. Press into the knife edge of your back foot. Broad across your chest. Check that you're not dumping into that left side, but instead lifting up and open. One more inhale and exhale to release the bind. Head into your lizard. Both hands to the inside of your left foot. You can heel toe that foot out for a little bit more space. Hands plant. Shoulders over wrists, and let's hold. Pressing into the walnut of your back foot, straightening out that back knee. Gaze is ever so slightly forward. One more big breath. Exhale, left foot steps back to meet right, high plank. Big inhale here, exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale up onto tiptoes, exhale, heels twist to the left. Left hip dips to kiss the mat. Inhale, take your hips high, but not all the way back to downward facing. Reach your right fingers up, side plank. Inhale high up onto tiptoes. Exhale, knees all the way to the mat. You're gonna bring your knees mat distance apart, toes together, and just gently let yourself melt into a child's pose. Melting all the way down. Hi, Nikki. Take a moment to breathe. In that child's pose, gently rocking your third eye point gently side to side on the mat. Bring your focus back to that gratitude that you envisioned at the beginning of class. Settle in. When you're ready, begin to carry yourself up to a tabletop pose. I'm going to walk hands out about 6 inches to a foot, then melt into your puppy pose for a moment, forehead coming to the mat, hips to the sky. Breath in and out the nose. Walk hands back underneath your shoulders. Find that tabletop pose, then we're going to cross at the ankles and come all the way down into a seat. Extending your legs out long on the mat. You're finding yourself in a seated staff pose. We're going to squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Lengthening through your spine, ground down through your sits bones. Big breath here. On an exhale, we're going to turn your shin so that your right foot comes into the cradle of your left arm. Right arm wraps around your knee. Breathing in and out here. If this variation really doesn't feel good, you can always just squeeze that knee in and just gently rock it side to side. It's going to be slightly less opening through your hip. This is going to be a little bit more. Again, listen to your body. We don't want any tightness in the knee, any pain in the hip joint. We're just rocking the shin side to side, sort of as though we're cradling a little baby here. Giving your body the love and nourishment that you might give to a little baby if you were cradling it. Sending it that same joy. One more breath. On an exhale, take your shin back through center. We're going to bring your right foot to plant again on the mat. This time bring it at least a palm's distance away from the inside of your left foot. So you can put your hand down and spread your fingers wide to really make sure that there's some space between the inside of your thigh and the inside of that foot. From here, we're going to come up, rolling onto the left, so you'll feel your right sits bones come up and off the mat. And then we're going to hinge forward here at the hips. Walking your hands out to the side, big breath here. We're dropping your belly down low and peeling your heart space up and forward. Keep that knee pointing up to the sky. We don't want to be rolling out and up in here. This is a really engaged pose. So you're squeezing your inner thighs in, dropping that belly low, heart space sits forward. You're welcome to stay right here. This is your Vinyasa. If you want a little bit more, maybe you're finding a bind around your back. Wrapping left fingers around to meet right. One more big inhale. Exhale, we'll release that bind. Extend your right leg long on the mat. Left knee comes in this time. Again, squeezing that knee in tight. Lengthen your spine, ground down through the sits bones. And then 2 options if you'd like, squeezing that knee in, rocking that side cradle. This time your left foot is on the inside of your right elbow. Just rock it out. Really big opening here through that hip joint. Again, if any of you are spending a lot of time seated, this might feel really good. Something funny that happens is Often if we have any tightness in our hips, it can translate into tightness in our low back or vice versa. So again, if tightness in your low back is something you're experiencing, postures like this, which might not seem like a low back stretch, might actually help relieve some of that. One more breath here. Take your shin back through center, and then we're going to bring that foot back to the mat. Again, measure out the space between your inner thigh and your foot. From there, begin to hinge at the hips. You'll feel that left sit bone come up and off the mat, and that's totally fine. As you begin to reach your heart space forward. So we're not rounding those towards your knees. We're lengthening out, stretching forward here. Again, left knee points up to the sky. Hands can come out wide. I like to kind of tent them out here. Kind of look like a weird, creepy, crawly bug reaching towards the screen. Option to stay right here. Again, if you want a little bit more, maybe find that bind around your back. Again, keep dropping the belly low. Gaze forward. That'll help you to lengthen through that spine instead of rounding. We want to stay long, even though we might feel a little bit crunched. Find one more round of breath. We're going to come back up to a seat, extending both legs long on the mat here. And then I'm going to spin around, bring my back to you. We're going to come all the way down onto your back. Extend the soles of your feet up towards the sky. This might feel a little similar to how we started class with some core work. Ground your low back into the mat, scoop at your low belly. Begin to reach head, chest, and shoulders up. Big breath here. Exhale, this time hands are going to come down by your hips, but keep your hands hovering just an inch or two off the mat, floating up so your shoulder blades come up and off the mat as well. You'll come over towards the side. Big breath here. Exhale, keep your low belly engaged, lower back pressing into the mat as your right leg comes to hover. Inhale here, exhale to switch. Exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Moving back and forth, keep lifting up through your chest. Keep breathing. Fingertips reaching forward. Everyone can blame my dear friend Carrie, who watched the last live stream for all of this core. Keep breathing. Last few on each side. We'll do last one on each side. Last one. Bring legs up through center. Squeeze knees in towards your chest, and we're going to rock and roll our way all the way up to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Take your time to arrive. Feet hips distance apart. Head hangs heavy and low. Inhale, lift up halfway along spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands sweep all the way up and overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, hands sweep up and overhead. Exhale, down to your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot back, 45-degree angle. One way to your spine. Inhale, heart goes forward. Exhale, nose to your knee. Inhale, revolve your triangle. Left hand down, right fingers reach up and open. Keep your hips nice and level. Big breath. Bend into that front knee. Tuck your back toes. Rise to your twisted crescent. Big inhale here. Exhale, we'll exalt. Left fingers to the sky. Right fingers down your back thigh. Inhale, take it up through center. Exhale, high crescent lunge. Square everything forward. And then rotate that back heel down. Find your extended side angle. Right hand either to the inside of your foot or elbow to knee. Left fingers reach all the way up and overhead. Big inhale here. On the exhale, I'm going to invite everyone to find the bind, or maybe a half bind. So your right hand is coming down underneath your thigh. Left hand is coming around behind your back. If your fingers don't meet, again, just bringing that left hand around your back, finding that half bind, that's okay. If you have that full bind, we're going to hang on to it. Take a look down at your right big toe, and then we're going to step your left foot up to meet your right. Begin to come up onto the tiptoes of your right toe. Round down through four corners of your standing left leg, and gently, gently begin to peel that right leg up and off the mat, hanging onto the bind. Hold in here, squeezing your right knee in towards your armpit. Option to stay right here. Option to begin to extend that right leg into your bird of paradise. Keep breathing, keep stabilizing. One more inhale. Exhale, rebend in your leg. As gently as you can, bring your right foot back to the mat. We'll step your left foot back. We're all meeting back in that extended side angle pose. Big inhale here. Exhale, both hands to the inside of your right knee. This time your back knee can drop. Untuck your back toes. We'll melt into your variation of a lizard pose. So either standing up on your palms, you can come down onto forearms. Last variation is a twist if you'd like it. Coming onto the knife edge of that right foot. Right knee points directly in the same direction as your big toe. Right hand comes to the inside of your right leg, finding a bit of a twist, opening your chest up here. Maybe you're even finding that bind around your back. Bringing your right hand to catch your left foot. Wherever you are, take a few moments to breathe. Settle in. Oh, looks like our Instagram live stream stopped. Hi everyone, we're back. A few technical difficulties. Hi Barb. Barb, can you tell me where we got cut off? Hi Carolina, hi Julie. Let me know if anyone remembers where it was, so I don't pick you guys back up in the middle of something. Core, core. Oh, let's go all the way back to core. Okay, cool. So we were down on the mat, so we did those scissor kicks. Your spine was long. We were here. Knees into your chest. We're gonna rock and roll all the way up to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Feet are hips distance apart, head hangs heavy. Inhale, lift up halfway, long spine, exhale to fold. Inhale, hands sweep up and overhead. Palms come to meet, exhale, hands pull through prayer. Inhale, palms up and overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down to your toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot steps back. One leg of your spine. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, moves towards your knee. Inhale, revolve your pyramid. Left hand plants, right fingers reach. Big breath, check in that your hips are still stable and in line with each other. You're gonna bend into that front knee, tuck your back toes and lift up to your twisted crescent. Big breath. Exalt left fingers to the sky, right fingers down your back thigh. Inhale here. Exhale, take it back through center and then square everything forward for your high crescent lunge. Big inhale. Exhale, spin your back heel down. Let's find that extended side angle pose. Left fingers reach towards the front of the room. Big breath. Exhale, option to hold, option to find that bind again. So maybe finding a half bind, just your left hand comes around behind your back. Or maybe your right fingers also reach under your right thigh to meet. If you've got that bind, we're finding bird of paradise. Left foot will step up to meet your right, all the way to the top of your mat. One big step or a couple tiny ones. Come up onto the tiptoes of your right foot. Squeeze your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Ground down through all four corners of your standing foot and lift. Breathing in. Exhale, option to stay. Option to extend your right toes to the sky. Back. We'll rebend in that knee, gently bring it all the way back to the mat. Step your left foot back, extend up and open. And both hands to the inside of your right foot. Find your lizard pose, heel toe your foot out, maybe drop that back knee. We're gonna find a more restorative variation this time. So again, you're dropping that back knee. Option also to come down onto your forearms, option as well to find a twist. Coming onto the knife edge side of that right foot. Right hand to the inside of your right leg. Gaze turns skyward. Melting here for a couple breaths. When you're ready, if you're in that twist, we're going to take it back through center, palms plant, toes tuck, back knee lifts. Step back to your high plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, let's take it through Vinyasa. Or if you'd like, press your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, high onto tiptoes. Exhale, get the space between your hands. Hopper step takes your feet up to meet them. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands sweep up and overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer. Moving on to the other side. Inhale, hands sweep up and open. Exhale, down to your toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot back, 45-degree angle, 2 straight legs. Inhale, heart goes forward. Exhale, fold nose towards your knee. Inhale, revolve. Left fingers reach high. Check that your hips are nice and even. Big breath. Bend into that front knee, tuck your back toes. Let's float to high crescent. Inhale here, straighten out through that back leg. Exalt on the exhale. Big inhale. Knit in your lower floating ribs. Exhale, take it through center. Then square shoulders and hips forward. Inhale here. Exhale, swing your back heel down, extended side angle. Right fingers reach up and overhead. The left hand to the inside of your left thigh. Option to stay, option to take that bind. Again, wrapping right fingers and left fingers around your back to meet. Lifting up on your side body, so not jumping into that left side, but engage through your core. If you'd like to move into bird of paradise, right foot steps up, maybe one big step, maybe a couple little ones to meet your left. Come up onto left tiptoes, squeeze your knee in towards your shoulder. Ground down and root to rise. Ooh, a little wobble. Breathing here. Arriving at the top, option to stay, option to extend. Big breath. Exhale as gently as you can. Left foot comes back to the mat. And hold on to the bind as you step back through your extended side angle and then release. Coming into your lizard pose, foot walks out. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Option to stay, option to drop that back knee. Head into your more restorative variation. Either coming onto forearms, maybe taking that twist if you want it. Option as well to find the bind around your back if you're feeling real stretchy and open here. Breathing in wherever you are. Settling into the mat. Smoothing out the breath. When you're ready, we're going to take lizard back through center. Tuck your back toes, lift that back knee. Left foot steps back to meet your right. Option to head to downward facing, or take it through your last vinyasa, claps. Moving with your breath. We'll find downward facing dog. And then knees come all the way towards the mat. Cross your ankles and roll back over them, or sweep your legs around behind. We're going to roll all the way down onto your back, taking your time. Knees in towards your chest. Wrap arms around. Knees coming through center. Drop the soles of your feet onto the mat. Right ankle is going to cross over your left knee, finding another reclined variation of your figure 4. Option to stay right here. Option as well to take this into a twist. So letting the whole shape fall over towards the left side. You'll see the sole of my right foot comes onto the mat. Option to take your left hand around your right ankle Adding a little extra support on that right side. Option as well to turn your gaze towards the right. Breathing in wherever you are. If this twist does not feel right, you can totally hang out in that figure 4 shape. Wherever you are, settle in, smooth out the breath. Begin to quiet the mind, quiet the body. The twist will uncross your right knee from your left. Bring both knees to point out through center, and then left ankle is going to cross over your right knee. Shifting hips to the left. Bring that figure 4 shape over to the right. Settling in again. If this is not the twist variation for you and there's something else that you want more, this is your time, this is your practice, feel free to take it. Be gentle. Bring your mind back to that sensation of gratitude. Back to the warmth and the light. We're going to take both knees up through center. You can uncross them if they were crossed. Take some gentle windshield wipers here, just releasing through your low back. The knees come in through center. Let them fall into your chest, and we'll find a full happy baby as your final posture, or any other posture that you'd like to take to close out class. Hands come to the tops of your knees, separating them out towards your armpits. From here, find a binder on the outside edges of your big feet or your big toes. Then begin to peel the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling, knees staying towards your armpits. Big breath. Exhale, we'll take knees back in, squeezing them in tight for one moment, then extending everything long on the mat. Bringing yourself into the final resting posture of class, or Shavasana. Peace, peace, peace. Before you begin to bring movement back into your body, take a moment to check in with the energy that you've cultivated. The way your mind is responding. If you can, if you feel like you have some to spare, I'm going to invite you to send a little bit of that energy out into the world. Sharing a little bit of it with those that might need it. Anyone who might be feeling a little half empty right now. We're going to close class either right here in your Shavasana, or if you'd like, as gently as you can, moving up to a comfortable seat. Finishing with one final breath. Beginning by exhaling all the air out of your body. Take a big, deep inhale in your nose. Fill yourself all the way to the top. Exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out. We'd love it if you shared your practice with us. We can't wait to see what you all are up to. Hope everyone is safe and happy and healthy. Can't wait to see you again here soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.